The ground opened under one of America's busiest airports, and it happened right before one of the busiest travel weekends of the year. This was not a storm, not a plane emergency, not a runway crash. It was the ground underneath the airport, quietly failing. On Wednesday morning, around 11 a.m., inspectors at New York's LaGuardia airport found a sinkhole near runway 422, and the runway was shut down immediately. That matters because LaGuardia only has 2 runways, so when one runway closes, the entire airport starts feeling it. Flights slow down, planes back up, passengers wait, delays stack, cancellations spread, and suddenly, one hole in the ground becomes a travel problem for thousands of people. But the creepy part is not just that a sinkhole was found, it's what happened after. Engineering crews brought in ground-penetrating radar, scanning beneath the pavement, looking for what the human eye could not see. And during those inspections, they found additional areas of concern, not just the spot that opened, other places under the airfield pavement that needed to be checked and proactively repaired. That is what makes this story feel different, because from above, a runway looks solid, flat, clean, engineered, built to handle massive aircraft, landing again and again, at high speed. But underneath that concrete, there can be hidden weakness, voids, washed out soil, soft ground, water damage, shifting layers, problems you do not see until the surface starts to give way. And at an airport, that is the nightmare, because planes do not need much room for error. Runways have to be trusted, every inch, every landing, every takeoff, every day. Officials first expected the runway to reopen sooner, but the inspections and repairs kept the closure going. By Friday, reports said runway 422 was expected to stay closed until 6 a.m. Saturday, right as Memorial Day travel was ramping up. Travelers were told to check with their airlines before heading to the airport, and that tells you how serious this was, not because the sinkhole was massive on camera, but because the risk was underground, invisible, a weak spot beneath one of the busiest airports in America. And once crews found one problem, they had to ask the bigger question: what else is under there? That is why ground-penetrating radar matters. It is not dramatic like lightning. It does not roar like a tornado. It does not explode like a volcano. It scans silently beneath the surface, looking for hidden failure before something worse happens. The ground opened near LaGuardia's runway, but the real story is what crews were searching for after it opened. Because sometimes the scariest disaster is not the hole you can see. It is the weakness still hiding underneath. For strange Earth stories, severe weather alerts, earthquake tracking, and real-time disaster updates go to StormScapes.xyz, because sometimes the warning does not come from the sky. Sometimes it comes from the ground beneath your feet.